and Assalamualaikum. My name is MOHAMAD. I'm from SMK CHABANG. Today I'm going to review one of my favorite book called Goodnight, Punpun. It was written by Asano Inio. It is a Japanese comic book. It is the coming of age story of a boy named Punpun and follows him all the way from primary school until his early 20s. What makes this story so special is that it has to do with Punpun's character design. He and as well his family start off look like some kind of two-dimensional birds with long legs. His design changed a lot later on to reflect how he is feeling on the inside. The story of Goodnight Punpun began with Punpun in primary school. The girl he had a crush on just transferred out of his school, but shortly afterward, a new girl named Tanaka Aiko just transferred into his school. It is love at first sight for Punpun. He starts to slowly grow closer to Aiko, at the same time hanging out with his friend, and just being a normal boy who is entering puberty. Among his group of friends, there are Shuntaro Harumi, a nice boy who wears glasses, Seiki Masumi, a delinquent boy with family problems. The group of about 6 boys in total is just your average group of male friends who enjoy spending their time just trying to enjoy themselves. As for the art, it is simply amazing. As for the characters, they are all very well drawn, especially Punpun's family, who also resemble 2D birds with long legs. The backgrounds are even better than the character design. The art is so realistic and perfectly depressing that it just fits this story so excellently in every aspect, and I really cannot find anything bad to say about it. Now let's talk about the protagonist of the story, Punpun. Punpun is your average Japanese. Punpun is a kind of person who is always looking back to the past and has a hard time looking towards to the future. Punpun's journey to become an adult is a difficult one, filled with family issues, romantic, depression, different job, etc. As the story progresses, he starts to further and further away from how he used to be a cheerful child who dreamed of becoming a scientist in space. Goodnight Punpun is not a happy story at all, and Punpun never even goes one chapter without being sad, questioning himself or making bad decisions at some point. Throughout the story, Punpun goes through different drama and relationship problems and anxiety and different design. The character he meets change each time. The story often focuses on characters other than Punpun's in order to piece together the entire story. It is absolutely masterpiece that shows how real life works and how all of the problems in real life are not easily solved ever, like there are in many stories. Personally, I would not recommend this story since this story is quite depressing and has mature themes. It's not something you should go into lightly. But if you enjoy this kind of life-changing stories, then it is not something you should not miss. Adios.